I want to be the dude that you want to step out with.
But it's not right. I feel like, no, at the end of the day, listen, if you dished it out, you should be able to take it. And welcome back to
Filterwhatpodcast. Let's get it.
Hey, what's up? It is your girl, Satti, and y'all already know the man to the left of me.
What's up, y'all? It's Dash. Let's get it.
And welcome back to Filter
Podcast. What's up? What's up?
What's going on?
You feeling good?
I'm good. I'm feeling extra bright.
All right. No sniffles today and all that?
I'm okay today, actually.
Yeah,
just a little bit, but
put the dog away. That's why.
How are you? How you feeling?
Good, man. I'm chilling, man.
Good?
Yeah.
Chilling?
Yeah,
All right. Today's topic is a little,
A little spicy.
a little spicy, so I hope you're ready.
All right.
So we are going to discuss why men and women cheat.
Throat punch. Boom.
Ooh, yeah. So I want to ask you.
Okay.
Why do you feel men cheat?
Why do men cheat?
Yeah.
Numerous of reasons.
Okay. Like? Enlighten me.
Okay. It could be for sport. It could be for...
For sport? What do you mean? Like?
Yeah. Just because they feel like they can. You know how people do things because they feel like they can?
Yeah.
Or they feel like they can get away with it?
Uh-huh.
I feel like everybody does stuff like that, but men probably do it more. It could be the opportunity presented itself.
Mm-hmm.
Men get bored. It's not, things ain't right at home. It could be a numerous of reasons. Like, yeah, why do women cheat?
Okay. Well, I can't speak for every single woman, but I know majority of the times it's because they are, they've been cheated on, or they're at that point where they're, tired.
Mm-hmm.
And, things aren't going right in the relationship. And they've reached that point where, you know what, let me just step out then, so I'm unhappy. Sometimes it can be because they're bored too.
Mm-hmm.
It happens. Like, there's no spice going on.
Yeah.
They're going to go and seek something else and someone who can fill that void.
I get you.
I
feel like when women do it though, it's worse. It's a lot worse. It's a lot worse.
Why do you think it's a lot worse?
Why is it a lot? It's not a lot worse? You don't think it's a lot worse?
Well, sometimes. It depends. Like I said, so some women, this is premeditated and, feelings are involved because they start to develop attachment and everything
most of the time.
To guys.
Most of the time.
I can't speak for every woman, okay? But sometimes that is the case.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it's just not. It's just...
Just cause?
Just cause. They're bored and...
I feel like that's why men do it more. But women, y'all are shady, man. They get your ass later with it. They got a whole...
whole plan.
Y'all go cheat on vacation type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, men... We pretty simple, straightforward, you know what I mean? Like, not saying that is right, but we, you know what I'm saying? Y'all go
on a whole vacation with somebody else. And then
I'm going on vacation with the girls.
Girls.
Ain't no girls there. Like, you're in Jamaica with, you know what I mean? Like, some, man, like, they get your ass later, man.
Touche.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then half the time when women cheat, there's feelings involved. It's feelings invested, you feel me? Like, not every woman, but... my assumption, most women.
That's the backup guy. You messed up. He's the next
exactly.
one up.
So you got a whole backup guy, like, you know what I mean?
Don't get it twisted. Like guys don't have backup females.
They do.
Exactly.
They do. But my point is, I feel like women, there's more invested when women step out and cheat. There's feelings involved, and there's a lot more invested. You feel me? A lot of premeditated stuff.
Okay.
A lot of planning and all that. Dudes just do it just cause.
I never understood this though. Okay, so you have a beautiful woman.
Mm-hmm.
She does everything right. She does everything for you.
Okay.
Your chemistry is up there.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with her at all. Like y'all on the same page and everything.
Okay.
Why do men still cheat? Why do they?
Good question. Good question. And I'm gonna go back to everything that you just said. If a guy feels like he has to step out and everything's not perfect, everything's not right. You can have a beautiful woman and all this stuff, but that doesn't mean everything is right at home. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What if it is right at home?
If everything is right at home, then there's no excuse. Maybe he's just doing it just to do it, or he's doing it because he's bored. But I don't want to say most of the time, but when men step out, it's for a reason. Not to say that it's right, but there's a reason behind it. From my personal experience, that's why stepped out in the past.
Could it be like an insecurity thing too?
With men?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I never experienced that, but it could be, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I wouldn't really know anything about that.
Okay.
But why would you think a man would step out as an insecurity? Why would that be an insecurity thing?
Maybe still dealing with like past trauma and then bringing it into
a new situation,
a new relationship, and then can't fully like trust their individual, but they know like they're a great person. This is,
Okay, that's interesting. Is that an insecurity or is that like a trauma? Like,
well, it can be both because, like I said, it's something that happened in the past, and granted, you're traumatized because of the situation, but then now they're thinking, okay, well, I was cheated on or something, like something happened, and am I good enough? Why was it that, this happened to me?
That's
so now, in their mind, it's like a constant like thing where, okay, well, I'm going to be 10 steps ahead, and, I'm going to keep a couple on the side just in case.
Yeah, I feel you. I know how that game goes, except for the insecurity thing. That's new to me.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. But, I mean, for all that, like, looking back, like, for all that, that's too much to be doing. Like, if that's how you feel, be alone or be single and do you feel me? If you're going to be questioning and got all these insecurities, save yourself the trouble and the time.
I agree.
You feel me? But, yeah, that's new to me.
Yeah.
So,
I, like, really just analyze things, especially with, like, men and from experience and stuff. So I feel like that's also another reason, too.
Insecurity.
Right.
What about with women? Do you feel like that lives in women, too? Like, women might step out insecurity or because of a trauma or something like that?
Yeah. I mean, same way, it can happen both ways. Another thing could be like, they don't always feel appreciated, or their man don't always like make them feel good in a way. So somebody else thinks they look good. Someone else is paying attention.
Yeah, that's
so,
true.
They feed off of that as well.
Yeah. You got to keep in mind that this is for men and women. Like, in a relationship, you're battling the outside world every single day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and even I can take my own advice too, because I'm not perfect, like, you know what I'm saying? But you're battling strangers, calling your partner beautiful, checking them out, like, just brand new people. You're battling all of that stuff every single day. So it's like
temptation.
Yeah, you got to stay on you got to stay
P's and Q's.
Yeah, you got to stay on your shit, yo. Like, don't get comfortable. Still be that person that they fell in love with or found attractive. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't get comfortable. I think that helps a lot too.
No, I agree. One thing I've always said was never like, we're humans. It happens. We fall off sometimes, but I feel like don't let it happen for too long.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
Don't ever get too comfortable.
Yeah.
That's like people's biggest mistakes. Getting too comfortable.
Nah,
that's agree. Like a no.
Yeah, because that's when people start to get bored. When routine and it starts to get comfortable comes into play. Like, nah, I want to be the dude that you want to step out with.
Right,
if that makes
exactly.
sense. You feel me? Like, yeah. So, yeah.
Have you ever cheated?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, okay.
Word, I ain't gonna front. Like, yeah, like.
Okay.
It was fun too.
It was fun. Okay, so I was gonna ask you, did you feel any guilt whatsoever with any situations
at the time? No. Looking back in hindsight, I can see how I took a part in things being the way they were. But at the time, the reason why I cheated, I feel like I had a reason. Not to say that it was right, but I feel like I had my reason. One time, I feel like I was being pushed, and a person was like throwing stuff on me. Like, as soon as we got together. Looking back in hindsight, I'm like, maybe these are things that she was doing. You feel me? So she was just taking them out on me.
Right.
But that pushed me to step out.
Right.
Where, like, sometimes, I don't know, it'd be a bunch of things that should be there in your relationship that are not there, and then you just happen to find them in somebody else.
Right.
That's the universe playing with you. And I'm like, that was one of those instances. I'm like, yo, first off, what's going on? Why is all this coming at me? I'm not even doing anything. We just got together, and then boom.
Right.
So it was one of those, and yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
I have in the past, but I felt like I had already checked out. This was like a while ago in one of my relationships. I I felt like, the relationship was already over. Mm-hmm. Mentally, I checked out. And, once a female mentally checks out, it's over. That is it.
Yeah.
So I was at that point. And, I went out with another guy, kissed him, and,
Okay. So when you say you was checked out, why not just end the relationship? Why step out instead?
Like I said, I was already checked out mentally, but it was more so of the love that I still had, unfortunately. And that's not easy to let go. It's easier said than done.
No, I know.
But when I finally, got to that point, then it happened. And
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel like that's more common than anything. Like it's sometimes it's easier to say things, but it's harder to do them, especially like when you have love or you're in love with a person. It's harder to do what you logically should do.
Exactly.
You feel me? And I can relate to like as far as like just checking out. I remember one time I was with somebody who wasn't even together that long. It just got to a point where we was both checked out and we was both just waiting for one of the other to break up with each other.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure she was doing her, I was doing me, and we was just simply waiting for, I didn't really care. The relationship wasn't that long, so it was whatever. But it just got to that point where we was just waiting for one another to break up with each other.
So who said it first, though?
Me. Okay. We got into an argument. I was like, you know what? It's over. She was like, okay.
And that was it. That's how you know. When there's no why, I don't know, no closure, nothing. That's when you know, like
she just bought me my little pieces, little stuff I had over there, and that was it.
That was it. Because you already know.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure she was already doing her. Like we was both checked out.
Yeah,
so, it'd be like that. Word.
It does. It definitely does. But it's like it sucks.
Yeah.
Breaking up and letting like shit go like that, it's not easy at all.
Yeah, that's true. So have you, when you stepped out, have you felt guilty or how did you feel afterwards?
I didn't feel guilty completely. Like maybe just a little bit because like in my character, this isn't me. Like I have never cheated or anything like that. So for it to got to that point, it was like, but you know what? You done put me through so much stress and it was just toxic. It was just too much. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah.
I don't care anymore. Yeah. It is what it is. Already, this shit we not gonna work. This is already gonna be done. So it's like, what's the point? Why care?
Yeah.
Why should I care?
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Like, you deserved it. Sorry, you deserved it.
Nah, it's real. It'd be like that. Yeah. So the time that I was just talking about, the 2 times I was just talking about, I didn't feel bad either. I'm like, yo, whatever. I don't care. Especially the first time. I feel like you pushed me to step out. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I ain't really care. The second time, we was both checked out. I ain't really care either. So it was what it was.
I know people have like their own definitions of cheating. So what's your definition of cheating?
I guess anything that would, I don't want to be political. I would say just having sex with a person. You know what I'm saying? I know there's levels, obviously, to cheating. Okay. Anything that would make your partner uncomfortable. But when I immediately hear cheating, I think of sex. Like, you feel me? I relate it to sex. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like there's levels to it. But yeah. What about you?
No, I agree. My definition of cheating is anything you hide, like if you feel you need to hide and can't show your partner, then I feel like that's cheating. Yeah, so I feel like texting another person or entertaining another person is still considered cheating. Going out on another date, with another individual, or of course sex. Yeah. Like anything. It could be a kiss, whatever. That's still cheating.
Yeah, like levels to it, like you said. But interesting. So when I think of cheating, also I think of personally stuff that I can't come back from. You feel me? So let's say there's things that I could forgive. I probably wouldn't consider that cheating, but I feel like if you have sex with somebody, just something that I feel like I can't.
So sex is the breaking point.
Yeah, I would say for me, like, yeah.
Okay, so my thing is, I know most men, like when they cheat and they step out, 9 times out of 10 is sexually, and then they cry and beg for forgiveness. Yeah. But when it's done to them, it's like the world has ended.
But this goes back to what we were saying earlier, and the reasons with 2 different creatures, and I feel like we cheat for different reasons. Men, once again, for sport, they're bored, the opportunity presents itself, stupid shit, simple shit, you feel me? But women,
here we
y'all
go,
are fucking
women.
Not even, feel me? Y'all are pre-planned, like y'all do things for spite, like y'all do things, y'all are different, you feel me? So I feel like that's why, not saying not to excuse it, but I feel like that's why, like, dudes be in their feelings, or it hits harder. You feel me? Like,
but it's not right. I feel like, no, at the end of the day, listen, if you dished it out, you should be able to take it.
Yeah.
It's that simple. Like, don't sit here and think, okay, I'm going to cheat on my girl, you know, and she's hurt. Like, it's hurtful.
I get you. I agree.
You know?
But I feel like that's the playing field and why. You know what I mean? Like,
it sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, they could have both cheated for the same reasons or whatever, but still, at the end of the day, I feel like guys just can't take it compared to women getting cheated on. Yeah.
Yeah. Because also, once again, you got to think about men and women were built different. So when a guy is, when a guy is cheated on, it might hit his pride. He might feel like, yo, why she cheat on me? I'm not good enough. Like, maybe the insecurity thing that you were talking about earlier,
too,
like, hits his pride. Like, yo, what? Yo, another dude was in my woman type. Like, I mean, he's thinking about all of that type of stuff. Like,
of course.
And women might be thinking a little bit more logical, or, you know, like stuff like that. So I feel like that's what makes dudes get in their feelings and all of that. Like, word.
No, definitely. I don't know if I could get, like, past that if
somebody having sex with somebody else,
especially like if we were together, everything was good and everything, and you feel me?
I don't think I can either. I mean, not saying that it probably happened to me, but I never found out. I never like walked in on somebody, or I never knew anybody else cheating on me.
Okay.
Like while I was with them.
Yeah.
So I don't know how I would.
Yeah, same. No, that's true. Until you're in that situation, then
you don't know.
Because everyone be like, "Oh no, I'm gonna leave" and all that stuff, but you just never know. You might, but everyone is different at the end of the day, and everyone's tolerance is different. Everyone's understanding is different. So
so you never know until you're put in that predicament.
Exactly.
So, or I don't know. I never was put in that predicament when I found out then and there. So I don't know how I would react, especially back in the day. Now I'm a lot more chill. I be cooling, but back then it was different. Yeah. So I don't know, man.
No, absolutely. I'm Lisa Left Eye up in here, baby. I do not condone. Don't do that, lady. Please do not end up in jail for no God.
Crazy, yo. Right.
Who cheats better, men or women?
Women, yo. Everything that I just told you, like y'all are invested. Like, once again, y'all do stuff like go on vacation and cheat.
No, but some guys are great at it.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not speaking on. I'm speaking for like in general. Like, but some dudes. I mean, like, word. So, but
conniving, manipulative, sneaky mother. Yeah. But I definitely agree. I feel like guys are more sloppy with it. With females, listen, you might find this out 10 years later.
Yeah, and I feel like that comes from the reasoning once again. Yeah. Because when y'all do it, y'all feelings is hurt, or y'all got feelings invested. This guy was around for a long period of time. Sure. Dudes do it for, you know what I mean? Like, once again, for sport, because they bored, they got the opportunity to stupid shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But,
yeah. Whatever. You know what also, like, really, like, gets me? What? Is how they can have a whole, like, family on the side.
That's crazy. That's movie stuff. Like,
no, but it happens, like, real life. That's real life stuff.
That's crazy. That's the stuff that you hear.
I'm like, how do you even get away with things like that? That's what gets me. Like,
number one, that's a lot. Like, that's a lot to carry. Yeah. That's a lot of lying you got to do, a lot of hiding you got to do. You feel me? Like, who got time for that?
No, like, for real. And eventually your lies always catch up to you.
Yeah. Like, that's definitely true. Yeah. Like, I used to lie too. I ain't like, but now I'm just like, I don't have the time to be.
Yeah, nobody got time for that.
I'd rather if I get caught doing something, I'd rather own up to it or whatever. Like, I'd rather just face it, and then whatever's after that and whatever.
Exactly.
Face it, and we get past it. I'd rather sleep better at night doing that than just like.
No, for real.
Doing a bunch of.
No, seriously. Like, one thing I hate is just hiding things. Like, that's just never been me. I've always been like extremely blunt and honest, even from when I start dating the person to like when we actually get into a relationship or whatever. Like I let them know, hey, I'm talking to X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not cutting them off. We just started. I don't take you seriously or anything like that. You know, or you know, we're leaning more towards being something serious, but hey, I'm not ready to, or you know, like. Even like if I'm unhappy and I'm bored, hey, I'm bored. Can we like spice things up? Can we fix it? Because I want to be able to fix what's the issue instead of stepping out and running to like the next person. I feel like people should do that and people should be honest. That's the only thing. Like people don't know how to just keep it a buck.
Yeah. I feel like that should be the first approach. But yeah, it should be. But sometimes things don't change, or sometimes things are easier said than done. Like, you feel me? Like, it's easy to say something, but sometimes, like, everybody's situation is different. So
no, absolutely,
they might react different.
No, it is. And I also feel like sometimes fear is involved, not wanting to like, they know how their person is, so not wanting to like break their heart or thinking about the consequences or how they're viewed after they, you know, do that or say that and stuff. So it's a lot that goes into it. But I just feel like honesty is like the best thing. If you want to, you feel me? Listen, just be honest with me and call it a day. I feel like lying just adds more fuel to the fire and it ends ugly.
Yeah, no, I dig it.
You feel me? So, yeah.
Well, let us know how y'all feel about this topic. Who cheats better, men or women?
Yes. Thank you guys for tuning in. Peace.
See y'all at the next video.